It was a really nice win the other night. Just how important was that, and how good did that feel getting that win?
Great bounce back win. I thought the whole team contributed as usual. Usually all our wins, everybody has a little piece of it. So I definitely thought it was a great team win and a needed win going into Carolina.
Talk about your process, enjoying this team, specifically getting to, play again and stuff like that. Ever since you came back, and I think for one game, you've broken double scoring figures in each game. What's it been like getting back onto the court? I guess how good has it felt like, just getting, back into a playing system and being with this team?
Well, this team has helped me a lot. Just get comfortable playing. I had a couple rough games as I started, just trying to get my feet under me. But coach and my teammates just allowed me to, pick my spots. Continue to pick my spots and just get other people involved. And I think as I come in and we're meshing at the right time, getting Gainey back a couple games before I came back. So everything is just, meshing at the right time as ACC play is continuing.
It seemed like we saw a lot of your family on TV in that game. How was that?
It was great. That game at Boston College is the closest one to me. So just being there, having their support is always great.
Coaches point to the depth and the defensive intensity being ramped up just because you have numbers now. How have you kind of seen that evolve over these last, say, 6 weeks, a month?
I mean, everybody's just buying in. Like we play 11, 12 guys, and everybody knows that. So everybody just giving their full effort on what they're out there defensively. Usually turns into offense. So everybody just buying in is going to be critical for this win here in this week.
What do you think? Was there anything particular that went wrong against Clemson in the last home game, or did they just play well?
I think it was a little bit of both. I think we didn't really shoot it well. And then the quick turnarounds, I thought we didn't bring as much energy as we did for the last 4 or 5 games. So, our team is built on defense and our energy and our depth, like you guys are saying. So when that's not there, it kind of hinders us a little bit. But like I said, I thought we had a great bounce back win, and that energy, as you guys saw, was back juiced up. So,
how do you guys feel like you match up to UNC coming up?
Well, I got to spectate last time we played them, and as you guys know, we had a 14-point lead, so I think we match up great. I think our size kind of gives them problems. With Baba at the 4, so I think they haven't really saw as much size as we have, and I thought that kind of affected them last time. But like you guys saw, the press affected us, and I think we've grown from that moment. It's a growing moment in the season, and I think we'll be right back in that situation.
Yeah, I was wondering about that because you guys are handling the press so well now. Is it just have another ball handler on the floor?
I think that plays a part in it, but I think we've, our coaches has put it in our mind, and we worked on it day to day. Just being in those situations, we have the confidence that we'll be up in the ACC, and the pressure will come. So I think I play a part in that, but I thought the coaching was very well after that loss.
Do you getting dunks out of that? Do you guys welcome it now?
Yeah, I think we should. I think Coach Ham's always had that confidence that if people do presses, that we'll get out in jail breaks and transition. And I thought we just bought into that process. Like I said, from that point on, I think the coaching has been great, just adjusting to the press. And coach has always invited it, so we just bought into his confidence in us.
There was some obvious low points in December before this run. I mean, how did you guys either stay confident, or was there a leader or somebody just trying to keep everybody up?
I mean, like I said, we have a great group of guys in the locker room, a lot of experience, other than our that group of sophomores. So I think everybody's voice has been important in this run. Just some growing pains. We have a new group of guys for the most part, just meshing together with the core group. So I think it was just growing pains, and I think we needed it to just go on this run, 8 out of our last 10. So I think it was just growing pains, and we've grown and just meshed together well.
Do you feel like since, December, since ACC play is starting, this team has a little bit more of a sound identity?
Oh, for sure. I think the Florida State way has always been, playing 11 guys, 12 guys, and just getting out and running and buying into the defensive philosophy. So I think that just being itself, we just bought into that way of playing and how Coach Ham wants it. So as we continue to grow, I think it will just grow upon us about how we have to buy into the process.
For you, I guess, what was it like buying into that defensive philosophy, and that philosophy of it's not just 5 guys playing, it's like 10 to 12 guys. What was your process like in buying into that and getting adjusted?
I mean, it was new to me. I'm coming from playing 38 minutes and almost leading the country in minutes. So It was definitely new for me, but I got to, you know, sit and watch 8 games of it. And, you know, outside looking in, it's definitely different, but I got used to just how he run things and how he wants things ran. So, and then it makes you more comfortable. You're not out there playing tired, you know, and then so I think everybody just bought into that process, and everybody just gives their highest effort while they're in, and they'll call for a sub or, you know, the next man behind you, and just trust that he's going to give the same amount of effort that you did.
Getting to watch it, I guess, a little bit more, did that, in any way, did that allow you to easily, you know, slide into it when you started playing
No,
again?
for sure. And, you know, being from a point guard spot, you get to, you know, see what IQ plays you can make out there just outside looking in. So I think it definitely has helped me and made this process a little easier because, you know, it was a quick turnaround. I had the day to prepare before the transfer portal stuff came into play. So those 8 games just allowed me to watch, you know, outside looking in and just see where I could fit in and where I could help this team.
I know it probably wasn't, you know, ideal what you wanted to do watching it, but, you know, do you feel like it helped you in the long run, being able to sit there and watch a bit?
For sure. You know, being at the point guard spot is a lot of IQ things that you have to, you know, be prepared for. And just seeing, you know, guys like Jalen Worley and Jameer and Chandler, just lead guards, see what decisions they made and how I can, you know, bounce off their IQ plays. So it was great, and God's blessed me to, you know, have that route.
You played in historic programs and historic opponents, but can you feel the excitement about this game?
No, for sure. And I think, you know, top 2 teams in the league, ESPN, you know, this is what we've been preparing for. And, you know, we have a little bad taste in our mouth coming off that comeback win that they had. So I think it's going to live up to the hype for sure.
There are fans and media this time of year that like to look at resumes and say, is this team feels skate-worthy and whatnot, and your resume looks different because of injuries, and obviously you're waiting on the waiver. What's the argument for Florida State as far as just being a team of relevance moving forward and into the postseason?
I mean, you see teams all over the country, you know, go through growing pains in the non-conference, and I think what we've showed in the last 10 games is our identity. I think that we've just bought into what Coach Ham and the coaching staff has want, and, you know, it takes time. So I think just the last 10 games is our identity and how we can, you know, put the country on notice about the things that we can do at a high level.